Hello, everybody. Welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, provided the Mariners are playing baseball, you can catch a new game of MLB The Show 23 in the franchise mode. So scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to see more of that. We are rapidly approaching the postseason here in a week. I'm not sure if it's going to start on the first. I think there's like a day or two off before we jump into the postseason, but you will be able to watch every single postseason game here on the channel, should you so wish. So there will be a lot more baseball content coming, upwards of 4 games a day, which is maybe a bit absurd, but I have fun with it, so hopefully you enjoy it as well. We're back home for the final 7 games of the season, 3 against Houston, 4 against Texas. We're coming off kind of a rough loss in yesterday's game. A bit of a frustrating loss. Like, it really sucks to give up 2 runs that late in the game. I would think I was being a little bit too cute with the pitching situation that I was working with. But Texas played us tough the entire time we were down there. And the way that they hit, how aggressive they are in the strike zone, will kind of just naturally gives me problems because I throw pitches in the strike zone a lot. I'm not typically trying to like dance around the outside. It's a little frustrating, like how disciplined they can be, where it's like, that's just off the edge. That's not even enticing a swing there. Like, yeah, a walk to end the game in extras was not a great way to lose, but that's okay. We'll get 4 more shots at them, and hopefully we can get some victories, though they are eliminated from playoff contention anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Playoff contention is a possibility here for the Astros, and we can maybe try to escort them out of the playoffs. We need some help from the White Sox. That's going to be the problem because we don't fully control that aspect of it. We have to work with the White Sox, not like phone call, hey, can you win today? But we're going to need assistance from them if we want this plan to go through. The White Sox, if you're curious, and I'm kind of just curious myself. If you hold that. Oh, okay. That's helpful. They play the Diamondbacks and they play the Padres. So keep an eye on that down below. Once we hit this play next game, it'll show like the wild card, and you'll be able to tell because it'll be like 0.5 games, or the difference will be, I guess it won't be much of a difference, but it might put the Astros half a game back or put the White Sox half a game back because this game just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Framber Valdez, he's on the mound. We continue to draw tough pitching matchups. Good ERAs at 3.01. Pretty okay record, 12-11. Houston's been inconsistent this season. This was our division. Even if you take out some of those really long winning streaks, like, you can, and I don't mean just like remove them entirely. I think there's a good chance we would have won this division regardless. I mean, obviously we're up by 40 games or whatever, but Houston just hasn't been super consistent the way I thought they would be. I kept thinking that they would make that run, but we hit the middle of the season and it just seems like they've kind of been ebbing and flowing. Luis Castillo on the mound looking for win number 20. He'll get one more shot after this, so he can try to get that. 19-7 with a 1.71 ERA. Go ahead and play next game. Play full game. Whoa. Alternate one. Open, clear skies. Castillo on the bump. Suarez. Colton Wong could probably use a day off. Framber's a lefty, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just do that anyway. Yeah. Now, let's see. Do I leave Dylan Moore in left field? I mean, Colton Wong can definitely go today. But if it's a left-handed hitter, Dylan Moore plays second. We can do that. So we can do this. Crawford? Did I do that correctly? No, I did not. Okay, what did I do here? Hold on. All right, hold on. We're going to do that. We want, let's see. So we're going to swap out Raleigh for Trammell. And we'll flip these two. We want Colton Wong and Dylan Moore to flip. And we want Colton Wong for Sam Haggerty. I think that's where I goofed. Haggerty can probably go in the 3 spot. Mateo Rodriguez, Haggerty. And we'll flip those two. It's a lot of righties in a row, but it should be all right. Does that make sense? Did everything work? Mateo's a shortstop. Haggerty is in left. There's no J.P. Crawford. Hold on. Who's on second? Dylan Moore's on second. Okay. I think that was a confusion. I threw myself off with that. Okay. All right. I think we're okay. I think. Oh, boy. It's... I feel like almost like when I'm playing a puzzle game and I kind of accidentally get it right. I'm like, I don't know what I did. It kind of happened.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us.
All right, back in Seattle for one last homestand of the regular season. We'll see some home playoff games like we have throughout the multiple franchise years that I have run in these games. I really enjoy doing it. Hopefully you enjoy watching it. And yeah, thanks a lot. The support's been wild on these videos, which has been awesome. It's been so awesome.
Just about ready to go.
I appreciate it. Okay, H-O-U-S-C-A. 200.1 innings pitched, 156 hits, .85 whip. Luis Castillo. With a good outing from him, we can literally go Castillo, Munoz. I don't think we're going to be able to do that today because we used Munoz a little bit, probably a little too much yesterday.
And first offering is
we are underway here in Seattle. 100 runs scored for Kyle Tucker.
It's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
More like Kyle Sucker. You know what I mean?
There's a strike.
Man,
that is the location I'm looking
so much
for.
Talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
In the air, right
that pitch wasn't exactly what I was looking for. Of course, I said that, and then it's like, well.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Next one misses 2-0. And that one is in for a strike.
There we go. Here we go. Getting it in. Let's throw a little slider. See if we can slow him down. Maybe get some weak contact.
Right side.
Perfect.
On to France.
They say don't give up.
Here this evening, 2 out, top of the first.
Why don't you tell him? You tell him give up. You call him a quitter. Quitter.
2 outs, base is empty.
Jordan Alvarez.
2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. That's in there. Strike one.
I can't miss that pitch in that spot against this guy. Are you fucking kidding me?
98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And now the count is
okay,
even.
that's a strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle.
Mateo.
And that one finds its way through.
I thought he had it.
And now a 2-out opportunity for Jose Altuve.
We're okay, though. This is fine. We can, honestly, I don't want to because it's not good. We can go 0-7 as long as there are no injuries. White Sox move within 2.5 of the Twins.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Dodgers clinch their division. We were thinking that was going to be, or I was thinking about that was probably going to be
Alvarez, the
soon.
Runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
We have had some injuries on like dives like that, so it's totally fine that I didn't go like because you flick the right stick to dive. And we've lost a couple players to injury. This is not the time for that. It's just not the time.
Right-hander kick steals. Hit hard, base hit.
That is not a pitch I should be throwing. It's so bad. It's so bad.
2 on and 2 out.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now it's Alex Bregman. First and second, 2 down.
That was a pitch that was far too cute. I don't like throwing the circle change with runners on. I thought maybe I'd be able to figure it out, and I couldn't. And here's where we're going to start to run into a problem.
He'll score and the Astros take the lead.
Once we give up hits, it is very hard to stop that bleeding.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. Ball 1, no strikes.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next offering is in for
I mean,
a
that's
strike.
an 0-2 count right there. Come on, man.
Righty to the plate. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
So when we give up the 1 run, that's fine. It's not what I want to see, but
it's now a 1-0 ball game.
Got to settle down here. The circle change was a really poor pitch selection on my part. We gave up 10 hits, 10 plus hits in every game last series, which not off to a good start here. Oh, I thought I turned my camera off.
We were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
There is a look at Framber Valdez's starts, or stats, excuse me. 31 starts, 12 and 11 record, 3.01 ERA, 203 innings pitched.
Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to
was that the
wiggle
problem?
off the
Oh,
hook
okay.
of
I must have hit it and then
tough
immediately
situations
brought it
and
back
get his
up.
team back in the dugout.
Swing and a foul. Pushed
Damn it,
off to the
curveball
right.
late on that. I
Out of
should
play.
have.
Well, they gave up on that
Should have been
pitch
able to get a piece
early,
of
and
it. Sinker at
ended up
96, a
staying in the
curveball at
zone.
81.
I'm
We
sure
saw it
he's
at
kicking
79 right there.
himself and
Cutter
would
at
like that
85,
pitch
circle
again.
change at 90, four seam at 96. So we're going to want to probably hang out low in the zone today.
Next
Of
offer
course, there he
way
throws a cutter way up
upstairs.
there. You can see the stats right there. 0.5 games behind in the wild card.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's all right. Gotta slow down.
On the ground, right side. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Short,
Oh,
Pena.
early on it. Darn
And
it.
2 quick outs
I
in the
am-
bottom of the first here tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body
Might be in
language,
some
and he
trouble
just
here.
doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners.
Yeah, Rodriguez has.
2 hits
We
yesterday.
have
One
not
was
been
a
doing
home run.
well with Julio.
In there
Oh my
for
God.
strike 1.
Great. Of course, he's painting the corners. That's fantastic.
And that's
It's
outside.
outside. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Here's a 1-1.
There we
That's
go.
a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Perfect. Perfect. On a little sinker there.
Well, a swing like
Haggerty
that
came
can
through
help
huge
them
in
out
game
of
number
the
2
struggle.
against
We
Texas.
saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Second in the American League in hitting. That's down and
It's a
in.
good take right there.
1 ball, no strike.
I feel like it's kind of like an extra good take because he threw it the quick pitch.
Swings through that one.
It's a quick pitch, which I try to like to get on top of because I don't know that it's always the most accurate. And it's it's a pitch right after getting a hit.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Brickman.
Yeah.
And that's the third out.
It's a really bad approach.
One left
It's
for
just
Seattle.
not good.
And it remains 1-0.
Not good. We'll see if we can shut them down here in the top half of the second.
Back here at the ballpark.
They did a lot of that with 2 outs, which might be the most frustrating part of it.
Garver.
First offering misses the mark. Mitch Garver, one of the
Like I just
rare
kinda
major league
overthrew that
players
one
who
just
hails
a
from
little
New
bit.
Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros.
That's a
Garver
perfect
grew up
pitch.
playing with Alex
God
Bregman as a
damn it.
kid. Shoots a line drive single into right center, so a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit.
Man. Oh,
Joe
your zone
McDonald
is a
doing
little
all play
tight,
duties
huh?
here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Garver on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. He's there. He's got it. One down. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
There we go. Okay. It's a good little pitch sequence there to get him to swing and miss.
Good work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got him to chase for the punch out.
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker.
We're not getting the double play that I was looking for. That's a concern as we move through this game.
Ground ball right side.
It's ideally, you
On
know,
to France.
hey, just
That
get
ends the
2
frame.
when you can to make this inning a little
One
bit
left for Houston,
easier.
they're on
But
top, 1-0.
1 hit's fine. Hold them at first. Couple of strikeouts in the inning and easy ground out. See if we can figure it out offensively.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Might need to put maybe Trammell in center
Here comes the
field.
pitch.
Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just not aggressive at all.
Valdez. An all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curb, a cutter, a changeup.
There we go.
Oh, now this
Teoscar
one's
ties
blasted
it up.
deep to left.
He got too cute with
Way
that
back there, on
curveball.
its
Let's
way
go.
out of here.
Let's
Teoscar
go.
Hernandez hits one out. His 29th of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Whew. Nice Teoscar.
Suarez up
We
to the
have
plate
Suarez
now.
back up.
Fifth in the American League in RBIs coming in.
That 99 power coming through for me.
Hard grounder into the outfield.
Ooh,
for
a
a
line
knock.
shot. Got on top of it. Good timing, but
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Dylan Moore. There's a strike.
That's a good take right there. Don't hit into a double play. Pitch is way outside. It's also a pitch that we haven't really seen a lot of, though the velocity isn't something that we're unfamiliar with.
It's just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, dude.
Is that gonna go?
He can't get there. It's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw cut off to third. And he's out easily.
I don't know what happened there.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third.
We've had rare base running blunders, but they have been weirder lately. I was trying to hit LB. So here's the problem with hitting LB. I was able to get Dylan Moore. I was able to get him going to get around. But because of where Suarez is, the game just registers that I'm trying to get him to second. And then he, like, does, I don't know what this fucking animation was. And then he runs to third. I mean, I guess kind of either way you'd have a runner on second. It's not terrible to have Dylan Moore.
Pretty easily, but a
That's
really
right.
nice
That's
relay
right.
from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Tom Murphy stands in now and watches strike one.
Ooh, that's a bad swing.
As he swings through it.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
Kicks and deals. This to third.
Darn it, that's
Bregman to first. And that's an out.
not great. Not great. I guess, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. That would have been a double play, which would have ended the inning. So
Here's Taylor Trammell.
maybe we can do something here. It's early on the curveball. The important part is we've tied the game.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
It's a bit of a base running issue, but I could have gotten there if I had recognized that he was only going to second a little earlier.
Swings and
God damn it,
misses
he's
and
hitting
one
me
down
with those.
below the zone.
Second pitches he's throwing are a lot lower out of the zone, and he is really tying me up with those.
Hot shot
Damn
to
it.
third. Fires over to first. Inning over. The
It's all right.
Mariners pick up a run
all right.
thanks to this solo homer. All even at one
We
apiece.
tie the game. It's not that
Major
big of a
League
deal.
Baseball on the show.
4 hits for each team, 1 run apiece. And I don't know that we were even going to have a really good opportunity to get that run in.
On to the third
Right.
inning. Michael
Top
Brantley
of the
stands in.
third.
The wide to kick the pitch. Checks his swing.
I mean,
appeal
that's
to
a strike
third,
either way. I don't know
and
why
one
we're
around.
worried about the
Rule
fucking
the
check swing. That's a goddamn strike.
Brantley,
Umpire,
a
what the
former
fuck are you
All-Star,
doing?
Batting second in today's lineup, and he's playing today in his home state of Washington. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike
I got
3.
him. Good
Well,
pitch
that's not
selection
the best
on my
two-strike
part.
fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Alvarez tries to check his
That's a
swing.
strike.
Now look to third, and he
Oh
held up.
my goodness.
Bounce to the right
That's
side.
2 in this inning where they go, is that a check swing? And they appeal down to third. You're like, that's not even, it shouldn't even matter. It's in the fucking zone, bro. Bro.
Here's the former MVP, Jose
Fuck.
Altuve. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Circle change, not exactly where I wanted it, but good enough to
very often against a guy like this.
get a swing.
Swing
There
and
we go.
miss.
That's a
Struck
beautiful
him out.
fastball.
And good
Love that
for
location.
Bears. He gets a
Absolutely
1-2-3.
dotted.
Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains tied 1-1.
All right. Good goose egg inning for us. A clean inning. No hits, no runs, no errors on our side.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Jorge Mateo now. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
And this is a pitch we're probably going to hold on because I'm guessing it's going to be low out of the zone. Nope,
This one
you
popped
idiot.
up.
You fucking idiot.
Pena should have this one. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
How annoying is it to listen to me go, I should hold back on this pitch he's going to have. Not a fucking chance.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. This to center field. Myers makes the play, and there are 2 down.
How was I early on the
And
sinker
up next
and
for
late on the
Seattle,
curveball?
Sam Haggerty. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. and
It's
he
that
was
second
fooled.
pitch, that
This guy's
goddamn second
pounding the
pitch.
zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
It's a bad swing. What are you doing? What are you doing?
1-2
It's early,
here.
too.
Popped up. Altuve.
Gotta
puts the
reset here.
squeeze on
Gotta
that
reset.
one,
That's
and that'll end
bad.
the inning. And 1-2-3
That's
go the
just-
Mariners. Score remains
just not good.
deadlocked at 1.
I guess that's what bad would mean. But, I mean, it's just
Here's
not.
Alex Bregman. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Castillo back to work. Just missed.
Damn.
Well, these Astros
a
doing
good
great job,
pitch,
Boog, of just
but-
waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him.
God,
That's
that's a beautiful
strikeout.
slider. Let's
We'll take a look
go.
at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
At the plate.
That's a
Jeremy
strike.
Pena.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's right there.
And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
And we've seen Houston got a strike in that exact spot earlier in this game, and it's that should have been strike number 3.
And delivered as quickly as possible. Keep the
Okay,
momentum going.
thank you. I'll take that. It should have been a strikeout the previous pitch. Pena, go to the dugout. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Yeah, he's really
Tired of you.
settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
Late on that? What are you pointing your bat for?
Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
Ball.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss.
Wow.
And
he was through the swing motion by the time that even hit the front of the zone. Or the front of the batter's box. He was so early, I think I bopped the button on accident. That was not intentional.
0 for 1 so far.
I was ready to watch that man look like a fool.
The pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
He's been
good
pitching
take.
well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker should have it.
I should have had that pitch.
And there's one down.
I should have had that. Oh, France has good power.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
I was late. I need a little more up in the zone.
Homer at his first at bat. That one misses, and that is ball 1.
That's a bad swing. He's using that curveball a lot. The speed difference is pretty drastic.
Next offering is outside.
96 to, 80. And it's not good that I'm early on these sinkers. I'm going to be early on a 94-mile-an-hour pitch and then still be early on a curveball.
Deep to left.
Teoscar Hernandez coming through again. Solo home run. Second of the day. Let's
His
go.
second home run of the game, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a contact swing.
Right there, no
I
doubt
altered
about it.
how I was executing that, and I got a perfect out of the park. Let's fucking go.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And it's fouled away.
Not a great swing decision there. Still early on it. Which makes it all the more surprising that that was a perfect.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
This is where things started to get a little wonky. So we did hit the solo home run. And then
And there's a ball.
we had the hit with Suarez, and then the double with Moore, and oh, we got me.
Boy.
You got me. I might be able to get there. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Garber, and he's out.
Really great effort behind
That
the
was a
plate to
curveball in the
recover and
dirt.
complete that out at first. I mean, that ball got pretty far away from him, and he didn't have a ton of time to work with, especially with all that gear on. That's a tough play to pop up, get to the ball, and then fire a strike down to first with the runner going up the line. That's nice work right there.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 scores in the inning,
That
coming on
fucking
this solo
curveball.
home run.
That
And
fucking
this is now a
curveball.
2-1
God
ball game.
damn it.
You're watching Mariners baseball on
I mean,
the
I'm not
show
that mad about it,
Northwest.
but it's just it's that auto swing mode. I'm not
Here's Corey
not
Lee.
approaching it well
He's
enough.
0 for 1.
Gross.
The catcher.
Okay, so I think
The right-hander back to work. That one misses.
Fuck.
And that's ball 1. They say you win.
1 ball, 1
that pitch
strike.
looked real good.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hernandez makes the catch, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. in there, and it's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he lays down a bunt.
Bunt is a good idea against me. We don't have the fastest third baseman.
That one missing
Just inside.
It's a good take.
Suarez only a 27 speed. I don't know how much that affects it. I think maybe what might affect it more is...
Oh, and the zone doesn't
That's
get
a
the call.
fucking
It's
strike.
2-2.
That's like
He's
4
really
of them.
tightening up his hitting zone. 2 strikes
Motherfucker.
there. I love it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Thankfully, only one
Haggerty
extra pitch.
drifts
That's
towards it.
obnoxious.
Puts the squeeze
Where's
on
your
that
zone,
one.
man?
2 away.
I think it actually might have more to do with like just trying to figure out who the fuck the game gives me.
Back to the top
Is
of
it the
lineup.
pitcher? Is it the third
Kyle
baseman? Is it the
digs
catcher?
in now.
Doesn't seem like it's consistent in that manner. Hopefully we can get...
There's a strike.
I'd like to get Castillo through 6, but they do have a lefty. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but they do have a lot of lefty bats
Got a good eye
coming up
there.
here. I believe the top three bats are lefty.
righty deals.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that was a bad pitch. That was
Shoots
a
a
real
line
bad
drive
pitch. We're
single
fine.
into
We're
right
fine.
center.
We're fine. Everything's good. Probably want to get an
his
arm.
hot
Let's get
hitting
an arm.
continues.
Let's get an arm. Let's get Charlie Morton and Joe Barlow.
He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive.
Yeah, it's a
full side,
really bad
headed up
fastball.
front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
We definitely
Brantley in
don't
the
want
box
another
with
piece
2
of
gone.
contact here.
Takes
We
a
don't
look
want to
at a
hit.
called
We
strike.
want Alvarez. Not that it gets any easier with Altuve behind him, but Yordan Alvarez, that who it is? I can picture his
Leads off
face,
first
but
with 2 down to the inning.
I can picture his face, and I can just see his.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I can see the hit that he had, the home run that won the first division game against Seattle.
2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Do I get a little cheeky? Do I get a little
Especially
slider
with 2
inside?
strikes.
No, I don't. Nope. What are you doing?
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, this
That's
is a
where it's
guy
frustrating.
can
That
be
is what we saw a
frustrating for
lot
pitchers
against
because he
Texas.
fouls off so many
The
pitches and
pitch
grinds out
that's
the
high
at-bat.
inside,
I'm there's
sure. Like
sometimes
I can
a
understand
pitcher
that one
who
getting
just give
by,
up a first
going
pitch
by,
single,
whatever.
then
But I'm
have
not
to
getting
waste 6
anything
or
on the
7
sinker when he's
pitches
already
on
swung
one
at
hitter.
one.
The 2-2. That misses off the outside edge.
3-2, 2
Neither
out
of
on
these
first.
enticing
A lot of movement in
pitches.
the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
High in the air, out to right.
Got that one.
Hernandez
All right.
makes the catch, inning over.
Alvarez and
So the Astros
Altuve.
lead 1. They're down 2-1.
Gave up the hit. It was a bad fastball. Real bad fastball.
Now it's Tom Murphy.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball
I
smashed
think,
on a line.
unfortunately, it's just an out.
Makes a nice running catch.
It's really good. I saw
One
exactly
away.
what he was doing. He just didn't quite get it on the button. The timing was
And
pretty
now the
good.
DH, Taylor Trammell. First time up,
I
he
mean,
grounded to
I don't think
third.
there's anything really to be too annoyed
That's
about.
outside.
Trammell, we
Oh,
have
no.
had success lefty. He has pretty good power. 59.
Top of the zone, and it's called
Oh, that's a strike.
Pretty impressive.
That's
we
a
haven't
strike.
seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse
Now the good news
pitch.
is, while I'm going to
Backed
try
up
and
a
get
little bit
Castillo
on it and
through
stayed
6,
inside.
if we maybe give up a hit or two, we
Left-hand
can
batter waits. Off the mark there.
bring in a
3-1
new
now.
pitcher.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Bounced up the
Shit.
middle.
Late, damn it.
The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Jorge Mateo. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Oh, that's a strike, huh? That pitch right there, that's a strike. Feel like I've seen about 5 of them on my side.
Out front
Early.
and
Damn
foul
it.
to the left side.
All right, we're going to switch to a contact swing here.
And
Play inside. Still going to work with the contact swing. Oh,
to
darn.
short.
Good timing, just a little on top
On
of
to
it.
first. That's out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle. They lead it 2-1. Well, one-run game. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Castillo back to work. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Ripped, but it curls foul.
That's dangerous.
And a pitch.
Oh. Ooh.
So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Damn.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
All right, I'll take away one of those, like, 4 bad calls that you had.
One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. In there
I guess
for strike one.
All of a sudden, the strike zone kind of wide on this outside.
Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez moving under this one.
So this would be the group that we would see in the ninth, provided we don't give up any more hits to them. Boy, that's real good for them, huh?
1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. That one down the line.
Foul.
Foul ball.
Not good. Very bad.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looked like you got
even
a little
worse.
excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That circle change did not get down the way I wanted it to. Not a ton of confidence in the circle change, which might be a little bit of an issue.
And a ball evens the count.
Bregman's a tough out here. I think this will be the end of.
And he gets Bregman.
It'll be the end of the line with Castillo.
1-2-3 inning.
End with a strikeout. That's good stuff.
2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th.
I should probably tinker around with who I have up at the bullpen.
Astros 1. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Liner.
Drop.
Base
There we
hit.
go. He went, I think, 3 straight curveballs right there. Which was an interesting strategy.
Watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And the first pitch misses for
It's a really good take right there. Again, it's, you know, first pitch after a hit, get all amped up, get excited. He's going with the quick pitch, the pitch out,
but no steal
speed there, where he hurries it a little bit to try and make sure that the
appears to be getting loose.
runner stays at first.
A hard-throwing right-hander up as well. Over to first, and he saved. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the mark there, and it's 3-0.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Okay, maybe a little too passive on those last two pitches. I think the first one makes a little more sense than the second one. Switch to a contact swing, see if we get something.
Swing and struck him out, and there's one down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some
runner on the go.
He did it perfectly. He did it perfectly. I don't know. Oh, no.
It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon.
I sometimes think you got to be willing to take that.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the
take that risk.
Field. Just kind of slice that
so
one
theoretically, it'd be
so important to get
2 on, 1 out
position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit.
And I fucked it up. I got too excited.
Makes the grab, and that's the
He was 2 for 2 with 2 solo shots, and they were both on curveballs. He threw a curveball, and it did come back in the zone. Okay, well, the attempted and failed steal didn't do anything. What a fucking dumb fucking way to do that. You fuck.
Well.
Righty.
One-run game.
We'll bring in Charlie Morton here.
Jeremy Pena.
Joe Barlow. Sorry, Joe Barlow. Everybody wants to be a Barlow girl. 61 games with a 4-2 record, 13 holds, 73 points, 2 innings pitched with a 3.54 ERA, 64 to 15 strikeouts, 2 walks. What? How was that a ball, sir?
The pitch. And downstairs.
Oh, that sucks. That's perfect. It's literally perfect. 100% and some goose eggs where they need to be. And again, another good pitch that's just not.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
What the hell?
This is exactly what
the hell happened there?
Your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
And now, Corey Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0 to count.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul
Murphy.
ground first base side. And a foul ball.
Oops. Oh, shoot.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
I didn't actually want to throw that pitch.
Issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter.
Got him with the.
Swing and a miss for the
Not a great
strikeout.
pitch. That was not a good
Blasted
pitch.
right
Well,
by
not a
him.
great pitch.
Astros go down 1-2.
Not a great pitch.
And our score remains 2-1. Pitching change here. Blake
All right,
Taylor.
so Blake Taylor, they're going to bring in another lefty, which is interesting because we do have a right-handed heavy lineup.
Eugenio Suarez digs in now.
4-seam fastball at 95, a slider at 87, a 2-seam at 94. What might cheat up in the zone a little bit?
And first offering
It's
is
a little
fouled
lower than
off.
I was anticipating. Probably early still. Very early.
In the air out to center. Myers makes his way towards it. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Suarez.
Wow. Suarez
into
able to
second,
split the
and
gap.
he's got it
I
doubled.
He was all over that one.
wasn't
Even
sure.
though center fielders
Wasn't
are
sure.
amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. In the air, out towards left center. Myers makes the grab. Runner tags
Okay.
at second.
All right, that's
and
fine.
He makes it up
That's
to
fine.
third with one away.
That's all right. I will take the advance. If we could manufacture a run here, I think that'll really help going into the top of the 8th and the top of the 9th.
So here's Murphy now.
Oh, interesting. That was a slider. Okay.
Don't be surprised
That's
the
fine.
ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The lefty, the 1-0. That's to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Let's go. There's the crowd noise that we're looking for. Just snuck it down the line. Tom Murphy coming through. 3-1. This is a team I want to eliminate from the playoffs, not just because I don't like Houston, but because I don't want to have to deal with them. Zero interest in dealing with the Houston Astros in the playoffs. I think we had to maybe the first time. We dealt with the Yankees.
Pitch misses there.
Yankees and the White Sox last time around. And we had long series last season. 5 games in the DS, 6 games in the CS, 7 games in the World Series. Go, 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 go. Damn it.
Pulls it in on the warning.
I thought I was going to get that lefty-lefty
I
smash.
love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
It's just a
So
little
the batting
under
order
it.
turns over. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Mateo. First
That's a
pitch,
great
and
take
that's
right
in
there.
for a strike.
It's a great take. While I am hanging out here for just a moment. Morton's in the bullpen. Castillo, we can get warmed up. Maybe Castillo for a save? Munoz is a no-go. Penn Murphy we struggled with yesterday. Righty, lefty, lefty. I don't think Castillo is going to be able to get warmed up in time. I think his pitching style I would rather use against those lefties because it's
That's
just
the belt
gas.
fires.
Not like just gas, but you know what I mean. Like
1 ball, 1 strike.
looking at the slurve, sinker, cutter, circle change, versus like sinker in the four seam, a little bit faster.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
The hell?
Murphy
That is
off of first with 2 away.
genuinely a strikeout.
Pitch misses there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
He goes down looking.
I thought it was a swing. I don't know how I got the check out of that.
Pushes across a run.
It's all right.
And this is now a
3-1 here.
3-1 ball game.
Able to manufacture that run, so that is good news.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And here it comes. Just off the outside edge.
Wow.
And that is...
Zone definitely got tighter
And that one
that
is
last
inside.
at bat.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2-0. Swinging a foul
That's
over
a
the
bad
screen and back out of play.
That's what we call a bad
2
pitch.
balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
Okay, so we had 2 pitches looking real nice, actually, right on the edge. Just
And
didn't get the
pitch.
calls, and then some
Swing
really
and a
bad
miss, struck
locations.
him out.
So that's 1
That's a
down.
small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the
I
base
feel like I'm
paths. It's not just the
gambling.
pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think
So
about
it's what,
that runner
9-1-2,
potentially stealing,
and
but also
then
be in
3-4-5
position to make a play.
provided no like
Outfielder,
any sort of
you're thinking
hits or
about a
anything.
base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy
I
from
don't know if
taking
I
an
like
extra
the
base.
pitching.
So I think everyone
It's
is
basically
a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
A 2-seam and a 4-seam against these lefties, or a sinker, a cutter, circle change. Okay, we'll put
Charlie
Morton in.
Morton
We'll put
takes
Morton
over
in.
on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 50, Charlie Morton.
There's probably no real reason to leave him up for that last bat, but I think we can, because we're going to almost certainly avoid, because it's going to be a lot of lefties here. We're going to avoid the slurve. I mean, we could use it as a speed difference. Shit. Am I thinking too much? Am I overthinking it? Am I getting too cute? That was not a good pitch. Not a good pitch. Sinker has been very inconsistent, like surprisingly inconsistent. And then depending on which way, okay, yeah, this circle change breaks outward to a lefty. Okay.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. Line drive. And that's down.
I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
So they get a man aboard.
I don't want an
with one
injury
out
on a
single.
dive. I don't need it bouncing
Couple
over
hits
his
in a row
head.
for him here.
That's fine.
Anytime you rip a line
Not
drive
really
the other
what you
way,
want to
you
see
feel
with a
really
brand new
good
pitcher in the
about
game,
what you
but
did
that's
at the
okay.
plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's
Sinker
great
just
work
not
right
getting
there.
down.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Fuck.
He's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Doesn't have. Maybe just try to bury a slurve.
Next pitch is
That's fine.
inside.
That's
Full
fine.
count 3-2.
Not really what I was looking for.
Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as a pinch runner, Pedro Leon. Alvarez in the box, lays off for ball.
I can't hit the fucking zone, and it's driving me nuts.
And the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
I really needed that call. Holy shit, I needed that call.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering
misses. Miss
And
the
it's 2-2.
zone.
Man, oh
Come
man,
on.
I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him. And he's down on
That is a
strikes
monster
for the second
strikeout.
time today.
Ooh, that's big.
Power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt.
They're going to bring in another pinch runner here at first. So, take a quick timeout here. Not like a literal timeout, but just observe the situation. 80 and 76 speed. Can I look? How do I look at my defense? Okay. Arm strength 82, arm strength 95, arm strength 68. I think arm accuracy 55, 65, 47. I think we don't. Maybe if it goes to left, we try to do a relay. But I think if a ball goes center or right, I think we try to get it all the way in.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. And that's ball
Wow.
3.
What
Get
is
ready for some
happening?
action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
And there's ball 4.
Morton.
Now that sets up a really big
Charlie
advantage
fucking Morton, you stupid asshole. Fuck.
this game. These are
You
the
can't
moments
hit the
when everyone in the
goddamn
stadium
zone?
gets really
A
locked in.
4-pitch
Diego
walk?
Castillo gets the ball now.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting
The
one
swerve
batter
wasn't
in.
great.
This should be fun.
But I can't get one of those other 3 fastballs to just break inside enough. There's no way that's a strike in game. There's no way that's an actual strike. Okay, run that back. Run that back. Get comfortable. There it is. There it is. That's the shit we're looking for.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
What is happening to me? What is going on that, like... Oh, shit.
Check swing,
He went
appeal to
around,
first,
thank God.
and he won around. Just
Oh, thank
enough that
God.
time. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that is in for a
I don't...
strike.
What is
Now
happening?
1-2.
Yeah, I mean, I threw 5 pitches, and minus, the one slider that was pretty bad. They were okay. All of a sudden, everything's just a fucking mess.
And a pitch.
Got him!
Huge strikeout there. That situation
Fuck you,
navigated to
Charlie Morton, but thank
perfection
you,
by the
Diego
Mariner
Castillo.
bullpen. Home half of
Fuck.
inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros 1.
Whew. Made Alex Bregman look like a stupid idiot.
So coming into the game now on defense, Pedro Leon. He takes over in right. The new pitcher in the game, Phil Maton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3.
Julio Rodriguez.
93 on a 4-seam, 77 on a slurve, 83 on a slider, sinker at 92.
And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Damn.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
Who is my best option? Honestly, it's Penn Murphy. Definitely don't want to even, like, test it with a starting pitcher. 4-seam changeup, curveball, 2-seam. Warm up Murphy and Flexen. Gotta be really wary of that slurve.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
And there it was, the slurve, 74.
The punch out there, and one away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get out.
Damn it.
They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
I want to leave Castillo in. A
Squeezes
4-out
it,
save
and there's
isn't
2 away.
terrible.
Now batting. The first
I
baseman,
think we're kind of through the worst of that lineup. It feels manageable.
First pitch just misses. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across, and that is that. Mariners are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
The wind and the pitch. Good eye right there.
Man, just off the edge.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Ripped on a line. Haggerty makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So next up for Houston, Mitch Garver. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been
We're
having
fine.
lately,
We're
I'm
fine.
sure he's feeling some relief.
We
Nice
are
job at driving
fine.
that pitch
Four-seam
the
roll
other
on the
way a
inside.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on
Wow.
going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The
Fuck.
next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Garver at first, one gone.
There we go. That's huge. That's huge. Okay, I need to end this game right now. Right now. This game needs to end.
You're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So they're down to their final out. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. in there, and it's
We can't let this top of the lineup come in. It's a bunch of lefties.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just missed.
Just one strike away.
Let's go. Let's go. Mariners win. Let's go. What a fucking win.
They had a little time to think about it before they back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Castillo picking up win number 20. Castillo, his first save of the season. Framber Valdez gets the loss. He drops in his record. I read what it was and couldn't remember. Huge thank you to Teoscar Hernandez for having 2 solo home runs. A little bit of a base running blunder there, and I just got to recognize it a little bit earlier. When I hit LB, one guy's going to second, and then the other guy's still going to second, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know. 12 and 12 is what Framber Valdez drops to. Teoscar is your player of the game, 2 for 3, 2 home runs, and they were both solo shots. Eugenio Suarez was 2 for 3 with a double. He scored a run. Tom Murphy 1 for 3 with a ribby. Dylan Moore 1 for 3 with a double. We had 9 hits, and they accounted for 6 of them. Framber Valdez, a loss number 12 on the season, pitched actually, I would say, pretty well. He only gave up 2 earned runs. They were both to Teoscar Hernandez. They were both curveballs, and they were both solo shots. So interesting there. I got way too aggressive when Teoscar came up the 3rd time to swing the bat because I was like, oof, curveball, and he threw another curveball, but he threw it outside. It never came in the zone, popped out. That was a little frustrating. But 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, 2 earned, and then Castillo gets the win, and Castillo gets the save. Luis Castillo, win number 20 on the season, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run. Whew. It's a good game. We fell behind early, and they had 4 hits after 2 innings. They might have even had 4 hits. I think they had 3 in the first inning. But it was, it was a tie game at 1 hit or 1 run each. Each team had 4 hits, no errors. After that, we shut them down to 3 hits for the remaining 7 turns at bat. That is so good. That is great stuff. Talking about that Texas series, we're coming off of it. We only give up 6 hits today or 7 hits today. The problem that I have is when I start to give up hits, especially early, like in the first inning that we did today, it is so hard to reset and stop that bleeding. We were able to do that effectively today. We were able to, thank God for Diego Castillo coming in and being able to get out of a bases loaded jam. Just really nice. A couple of walks at inopportune times. Just it's really nice to be able to stop that bleeding, get settled in offensively a little bit, get some runs across, 2 solo home runs. I mean, Teoscar did the heavy lifting there. And then be able to manufacture that extra run that makes, especially pitching in that following half inning with a bases loaded jam and 2-run lead rather than a 1-run lead. It helps pitch a little bit differently, just differently enough to make a difference. We win today, 3-1. That's good. We haven't had the Oakland game was real weird with the 13, but feels like that's kind of been where we have settled. There's some 8s, there's a 7 up there, 6, but it feels like we've been between 3 and 5 runs a lot. But we've been playing much better in closer games. We had a nice comeback win against Texas, a tight win against Texas. This is another good tight win, a tight win against the Dodgers. Good. This is where we want to be. Not only do I want to knock Houston out of the playoff chances, out of the wild card, I want to feel confident going against this team should we see them in the division series or in the championship series. So that is good. Lance McCullers Jr., righty, right-handed pitcher, is 6-13 with a 4.52 ERA. He'll be taking on Joey Wentz, 8-2 with a 3.66 ERA, as Game 2 of this series rolls along tomorrow. at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Let's take a quick peek at the standings. The Z, we've had that for a while. Clinch division, best record in the league. Yankees clinch a postseason appearance. The Rays, they got to be right there as well. They'll have a couple more games. Never mind. The Rays, I think, are playing the Blue Jays, which might make the White Sox, could jump them. Either the Rays are playing the Blue Jays right now, or they play the Blue Jays at the end of the season. One of those two. But, yeah, the Rays, they're hanging tough. And then the White Sox, they won today, so they get a 1-game lead over the Astros. The elimination number for the Astros is 5. We can knock that down to 3 if we can sweep this team. And that, I think, would put us in a pretty good position to not even have to deal with them. I'd rather deal with the White Sox. We saw the Yankees last year. The Rays are a team I'm a little worried about seeing. But the Rays and the Blue Jays, honestly, are the two teams that I'm worried about seeing. Both of them have clinched postseason appearances. The elimination number for the Yankees is 3. Not a whole lot going on. The Dodgers clinched the division. I believe that is new information to us. Not surprising. They were on the verge of it yesterday. Brewers still fighting with the Cubs. Just 3 games out. The Braves have clinched a postseason appearance, but they are only 1 game ahead of the Mets. I don't believe the Braves or Mets play each other. No, they don't. Oh, God, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. And then we can take a quick look at... Oh, yeah, hold the button down. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay plays Toronto. Okay. Tampa Bay plays Toronto at the end of the season for a 3-game set. 2 against Boston. Okay. All right. Whew. Well, there you go. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. We get a win, bounce back. Been doing a much better job about that. Some of the previous seasons when I lose a game, it is just hell for weeks. But we've been doing a good job. It's been a rough September. It's been beatable teams in the middle of the week, and then on the weekends it's been real tough matchups. Doing a nice job bouncing back, getting back into the flow of it. A good come-from-behind victory. Granted, not the largest deficit, but we still, managed to make our way back into this game. Stayed competitive throughout, shut them down pretty well. I really did feel that when that number 9 hitter came up in the bottom of the top of the 9th inning, that was it. This is the time. I have to win this game right here, right now. Do not even give them an opportunity. With those 3 lefty hitters at the top of their lineup, and then Jose Altuve in the 4 spot, I can't even flirt with that. Not a chance. So a good win today. We'll look to continue it tomorrow. If you would like to see that, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. 6 p.m. Pacific time is when these post. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex for more baseball every day. Good sports. Go Mariners.